Hey everyone, it is Bill and Candace from Rusted Roots.
And rustedroots.com. And guess what, guys? It is time for our June barn sale at the barn shop here in Mebane.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to put the May barn sale tour online.
Yeah, we did one, but we put it on Facebook and Instagram like the morning of the sale.
Right.
Because we were down to the wire last month. And so we wanted to make sure this month that we had time to get the video done and get it on the website for you guys.
And so that's what we're doing now.
Yes, and gosh, do you guys ever have those months or maybe just days or weeks where you just feel like it's like one thing on top of another, on top of another, on top of another?
Yeah, that was this month for us.
Yeah. So let's see. So back right after we finished at the Luckett spring sale, which was amazing, by the way.
It was a good sale.
It was awesome. We went up to Pennsylvania. Well, let's back up. Before we went to the Luckett spring sale, our truck died.
Yeah, the transmission went out on our truck. I think the only gear that was working was reverse.
And that mess ain't cheap.
No.
Nor does it take a couple days to fix.
Yeah, so they had the truck for what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, a little over 2 weeks. We rented a truck to take up to Virginia for the sale.
Right.
And then we needed a truck so we could go up to Pennsylvania to do some picking for this sale. So we ended up getting a loaner truck from the dealership. So we had that whole ruckus to deal with as well.
Yeah.
Let's see, we drove to Pennsylvania twice.
Right.
In 4 days.
Ooh, that was a lot of driving.
It was 24 hours on the road in 4 days. We did 6 hours each day, and but we got it done.
Oh, and in the middle of those 4 days of driving, Candace had a cold.
Oh, I don't know what happened,
She was
but
really sick.
this year I just keep getting these colds. I don't know what's going on.
But she's good now. You don't have to worry. She's not contagious.
Yeah.
Right?
So let's see. So then we got back from our picking trip in Pennsylvania. And if you guys came to the sale last month, you know that it was raining on one of the days and our driveway took a little bit of a beating because of the rain and all the traffic.
Yeah. So the driveway got rutted out, and so we had to have somebody come and scrape it and add some more rocks.
More rock equals cha-ching, more money. So that on top of the transmission, and then, okay, so you guys know that we just bought the trailer,
Right.
And so we looked it up online, and we're like, okay, so it's $50-some to get the registration, and $20-something for a tag, and
so we're like, okay, no big
we're
deal.
out under $100, right? So we go to the DMV,
and they say, oh, by the way, a lot of people forget the highway use tax.
so $300 and something later, we leave the DMV with a tag for our trailer.
Right.
Then, on the way home from the DMV, what happens? The highway, the rock.
Oh yeah, a rock comes flying off the highway that we just paid for the use tax on, and it comes and bounces and puts a big giant chunk in our window.
Yeah, chunks out the front windshield of the truck that we just put a new transmission in.
Luckily, that didn't cost us anything because it's insured and insurance covers that. So
yes,
that was the one silver lining.
But like seriously,
yeah,
seriously, one thing after another. But hey, you know what? We made it through. We survived. And the barn sale is this weekend, so it's going to be awesome.
This weekend.
Yes.
Do you want to show them around?
Yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's show you guys what's in store for the barn sale this weekend. So as you come into the barn shop this weekend, this is the scene. So we have a lot of pieces like this in the shop this weekend, and these pieces are really awesome. This one in particular is made from old doors, but they can be used as a standing desk or as a kitchen island or as an indoor or an outdoor bar. So a lot of versatile uses for these pieces, and I'll show you the others as well. We also have all of these awesome cow art. Their palette art is what it is. And of course the two huge shutters on the sides. I love the colors in this artwork. I actually pulled one out for myself. So there's 4 of those that are available this weekend. We also have these double cedars here. So they're solid wood and they fold up flat. So they're great for maybe outside. You could put one on your porch or you could use them indoors. I kept one of these as well, and we're going to use it, I think, in our living room area because it does fold up flat and it adds extra seating. Another new thing that we added this month are navy blue Rusted Roots t-shirts. So I think these are awesome for summer. Navy blue with the white print, and they go great with our ruffle pants in the coral color. So we restocked on these after we were up at the Luckett Spring Market because we sold out of the blue and the black. So we have the denim color, we have a khaki color here, black, and then we have the coral color. So those are awesome for summer, super cool and super comfortable. So I'll show you the middle of the room and then we'll kind of go around the outside and do it that way. So we've got it set up. I mean, honestly, it kind of looks like an outdoor garden party, right? So we've got several of the big farm tables and we've got the chicken feeder centerpieces on them. I want to point out the benches. These are, what do you call it? I'm losing my words. The sawhorses, yes. So they're old sawhorses that have wooden tops, and then they're padded, and then these are old feed sacks on top. So we have 6 of them available. They're all sold individually, so you could get one and maybe put one on one side of your table and then put some chairs on the other, or you could get 2 and put one on either side of the table. So we'll come through, we have some of the patriotic pillows here. So this is great for summertime. Red, white, and blue. And these are modeled after the old seed sacks as well. This has been pretty hot online, and that is our galvanized, again, kitchen island or indoor outdoor bar, maybe a standing desk as well. It's got some storage around on the back side, so the base is an original old cabinet, and so it's got the latches here and it's got cabinetry inside with shelves and everything, so lots of storage there. Would be great for a dining room or even a kitchen. You could put some pans and stuff underneath there. These hanging planters were a hot ticket item on social media, and I wish I had known because I would have gotten more of them. But they're galvanized. They add a little bit of frill to kind of the rusty look that we have here in the shop. And they're all filled with greenery. So these are clover clusters here, and then these are boxwood stems here. All of the greenery are individual stems, and they're all individually priced. So be sure to check out all of the greenery that you see throughout the shop because it's all for sale. We restocked our sweet tea candles as well. So we have those available here. Those make great gifts. Lots of graduations are this weekend. And next weekend, so these would make some really fun gifts there. An awesome step back cupboard that we picked up in Pennsylvania. Chippy, white, and it's 2 pieces, so it makes for easy transport. The top does come off, and we restocked on those galvanized soap dishes too. Every time we get these in, we sell out of them. So, so we have those restocked as well. This chicken feeder here, I really, really love. It's obviously tall, it's solid wood. I think that these are really neat as opposed to the galvanized ones that we always see. And so obviously only one of these available. This piece back here is one of our Miss Mustard seed pieces. So I bought this piece from Marion when we were up at the Luckett Spring Market. She had several pieces that she had painted that she was selling there at the market, and so we bought 3. So this Empire dresser, and then we got 2 other smaller dressers that I'll show you as we make our way around the outside of the shop. There really are so many items for me to show you in the shop, so I don't know if I'm going to hit all of them, but one thing I wanted to point out were these handmade farmhouse pillows. I love these. The patches are all hand stamped and sewn in, and you can tell that the pillows are handmade. I mean, those are hand stitched there on the edge. I love these pillows. We just have a handful of them. They're Amish made up in Pennsylvania, so I love those. I like this art as well. It kind of has that old school feel to it. And the frame is chippy and black, so that's really cute. Down below you'll see one of the 3 potting chairs that we have. So rusty chairs with the bucket. It's all sold as one piece, and we have 3 of those available. Then we have the giant chicken feeder that we showed you guys when we found this one. It really is gigantic. And then this is some of the greenery stems that I was telling you guys Again, all the greenery. This one is awesome for summer because it's got the really pretty white buds on it. I think it's called a stilbe? I don't know. I just think it's really pretty. All right, so we'll come on around and we'll start over in this corner of the shop with the nesting box that was turned into the table. So it's got ladder legs and then the nesting box. These open up so you could put greenery or old books, lots of cute storage ideas there. It's the perfect height for a sofa table. So that's one good use for that. We've got lots of little benches and tables. I think that screen door in the corner is beautiful. It's a really pretty minty green color. I don't think that it shows up so well on camera, but when you come in, you're gonna love that piece. The huge poultry sign, right? We put that right by the nesting box. I thought that was appropriate. And this thing is huge. Like, let me pick it up so you can see how big it is. This one is huge and it has awesome patina on it. So that'll be available this weekend here at the barn shop. And do you guys remember last month we had all of the wooden lanterns? So we sold out of those. You'll remember that they kind of had like a point on the top of them. So this is a new style of the wooden lanterns. And so we have 3 sizes. This is the small one, this is the large one, and then this is the medium size one here. And we just like filling them with greenery, little pillows. I mentioned this online, but these lanterns are awesome because a lot of times you'll be out picking and you'll find these like, whoops, you'll find these like random small little antiques and you think they look really cool but you don't know what to do with them. Well, this is a great way to add those to something like this and it'll create a larger statement piece using smaller items that you may find when you're out and about. So those are all of our wooden lanterns. You guys, look at this sign. So there's 2 of them here. How cute is that? This has the same patina that the rooster sign, the poultry sign had that I showed you. Awesome patina on that. I think that sign is just super cute. Oh, and look at these. We've got several of these throughout the shop too. These are awesome for those of you that like the European farmhouse look. I think these are really pretty, have just the right amount of rust on them. And then again, these are individual stems here. These are actually rosemary. All of this greenery is faux greenery. So these are rosemary stems. We just stuck 2 of them down in there and that's perfect for that particular picture there. These are our 2 other Miss Mustard Seed pieces that I mentioned earlier. So we've got the blue and then the cream and yellow, smaller dressers here. And then she did paint the child's horse that's down there on the bottom as well. So those are some more of our Miss Mustard Seed pieces. I really like this scale too. And while I'm over here, I'm going to show you. I did a video the other day showing these, but these are candle rings or miniature wreaths as we like to call them. And one of the great uses for these is just to put right around the candle, but we also like to hang them as mini wreaths. You can hang them right on like the knobs on a dresser, or if you have maybe like a washboard or some old piece that you just want to add a little bit of greenery to it, those are awesome for that. We've got those actually over where the wooden lanterns are. So if you want some of those, that's where you'll find those pieces there. As we come around, you'll see all of the feed sack stools that were upcycled. I posted a picture of these online, the before picture of all of these. And this is the after. So they are all redone. Really great quality work here. And these are authentic feed sacks and seed sacks here. We've got our flat willow baskets up on the wall above. These are awesome if you have a gallery wall that you want to add some texture to. And again, this is something that would be cute if you wanted to add one of the mini wreaths to the front of it. You could also use these as trays as they are intended. The handles on them are really strong. Would be super cute for this summer out on the patio if you're going to have some friends over or something. Maybe some snacks that you could serve on there. Here's another one of our double cedars. And then these green wreaths, you guys, these are really pretty, super full and bushy, and they are real. So they are actually dried wreaths. It's called pennycress, is the greenery that's dried. And we have several of those throughout the shop. Papa Rusted Roots made some mason jar caddies for us. I think these are super cute. So there's some that hold 2 mason jars. There's some that hold 4 or 6. And then we've got some sap buckets down below the mason jars there. This little red desk is super cute. It's a child's desk, old, antique. It was plain. And so the pretzel graphic that you see there is actually from the front of one of those really big pretzel tins. So if you're ever out and you find those big tins that have like awesome graphics on the front, but maybe it's missing its top or maybe the bottom is rusted out, you can always cut that and flatten it and then attach it to a piece of furniture like this. And those colors really work well together. I think it's a super cute piece. There. We picked up these racks here. I think these would be super cute. You could hang this on a wall, and we've got those little tiny glass milk bottles that would be super cute just kind of tucked inside. Or you could put it this way on a table and line up your milk bottles and put flowers or greenery, anything like that. So there's 3 of those available. As we come around, you'll see the Liberty lanterns. So you guys, I did a video on this also, if you scroll back through Facebook or Instagram. So these are battery-powered tea lights, and they are on a 6-hour timer. So you just flip the switch on the bottom of the tea light, and it'll stay on for 6 hours, and then it'll go off, and it'll come back on the next day. So it's awesome because you don't have to turn them on and off. There's no cords or anything, and it just gives you a little bit of ambience and a little bit of light with the lanterns there. They are tin, and so they have a nice rusty look to them, but yet they're clean, so it's not like when you touch them that you're gonna get a bunch of rust on your hands. So those are the Liberty lanterns that are available. Here's some of the larger mason jar caddies, and then we really wrapped up on some really cool wooden crates. Lots of graphics on all of these crates. They would be so cute stacked up just like this on a front porch or on a side porch. They make for great storage. You could mount them on the wall as a shelf. Lots of ideas. This one here actually has a hinged lid on the top. This is an old biscuit box. So again, great storage there if you're wanting to kind of tuck some things away. This Dad's root beer crate would be cute with Father's Day coming up. If you have a root beer lover in your life, that would be really cute. Here are the chicken feeders that we rounded up. So lots of these, if you guys saw the picture when we unloaded the trailer, I don't even know, maybe 20, 25 of these, I'm not sure. But again, we've got our clover clusters in this one, and then we've got our boxwood stems in that one. You could also put cotton stems, lots of ideas there. I even saw this one idea where somebody had one of these at a picnic that they had cleaned up and sealed it, and they filled it with candy, like the wrapped candy, and so it came out down here and all the kids could just grab a piece of the individually wrapped candy. Super cute. You can even do that maybe at Halloween. That would be really cute for trick-or-treaters. Just another idea to do with all of the chicken feeders. As you come around, you'll see this is another awesome piece that we picked up in Pennsylvania. It's all original paint. This patina is just beautiful. Like, you can't recreate this. So this is an awesome piece. I kind of envision this maybe like in a laundry room. Or if you're fortunate enough to have a bathroom with a lot of space, I could see something like this with towels inside of it or something like that. This desk is super cute as well. Chippy and white. And I think this chair just fits it perfectly. It would be good in a little nook. The drawer slides in and out easily. And then of course we just added some of our school clocks, an old fan, some things like that there above the desk. As you come around to this side, so these are more of our chicken feeders, and then these are lavender plants. Again, these are faux plants, but I love that they have this like paper pot on the bottom. It's kind of a rustic look and something different that we have there. And then this is dried yarrow. Y-A-R-R-O-W. You guys can give it a Google. It's a really pretty bright yellow color. And so I did an arrangement here with one of the old galvanized watering cans. And so this is just a couple of our faux greenery stems. And then I took the individual dried yarrow and kind of placed it down inside. I did a separate video on social media showing you exactly how to arrange those flowers if you're interested in checking that out. We also have lots of authentic egg baskets. So these are the real deal, the old ones. And I've been talking a lot on social media about chickens because I would really love to have some chickens. And it seems that a lot of you guys still use these old egg baskets to gather your eggs from the hens, so that's kind of neat. We did a whole dairy section here with the big signs, and then look at this cow print here. I think this is awesome because it's long and skinny, so it will fit in a little small space that you may have. I think it's kind of hard to find art that's kind of shaped this way. And so I really like that, and obviously it's a photograph of a cow, so I like how that's kind of laid out. I love this plant stand too, chippy and white, and you can see how we've kind of done plants and candles there on that piece. Another thing, we do not have any cotton stems this month. I know you guys love the cotton stems, but we took them up to Luckett's with us, and we don't have any this month. So, but one thing that we do have are these cotton spheres. And so all of these have hangers on them like this. So they could be hung if you wanted to kind of hang them in a corner, maybe over a mantle. I also think that they'd be really pretty kind of stacked together in like a dark brown dough bowl. I think the contrast of colors would be really pretty. Or if you have any kind of like dark brown vessel, sometimes you can pick those up, you know, new ones even at like Home Goods or TJ Maxx or something like that. These would be really pretty down in there. And then we do have 3 of the cotton topiaries. So these are nice, big and tall, and would kind of be pretty on a mantle or somewhere where you're looking for some extra height. These would be great for that. We have our dairy buttons here that kind of go with our red, white, and blue theme that we have going on this month for summer. I can't believe it's already summer, but here we are, right? So that's a little look around the shop. You guys, there's a lot of stuff to show you, so I don't know if I showed you everything that there is to see, but I'll be honest, it's a little tough when you start walking around and you're trying to point out everything. So, but I think you guys get the idea, and you can go back and rewind and look through the things that maybe I didn't mention. So
right, and we will be open June 9th and 10th. That's this Friday and Saturday. Yes, from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. both days. Again, that's here at the Barn Shop in Mebane, and we look forward to seeing all of you guys there. See you there. Bye. Bye.